The first repetition of a 30 rep set is not mechanically equivalent to the first repetition of a 5 rep set, even if both sets eventually produce similar muscle growth. When you're working with a heavier weight, the force requirement of the task is high relative to your capability. Therefore, your brain, your nervous system must recruit a large portion of the available motor unit pool in order to actually initiate the task. That means from the very beginning of the set, more muscle fibers, especially the ones that are most prone to growing, are being exposed to a high degree of mechanical tension. With a lighter weight, the initial force requirement, the force demand of the task is significantly lower. We all understand this. Because of that, your nervous system does not need to recruit all hands on deck because the force demand is much lower. In essence, the fibers that have not been recruited yet are not experiencing meaningful active tension, which is a very strong stimulus for muscle growth. As the set continues in the lighter weight condition, the working fibers lose some of their force producing capacity. To keep producing force, to at least meet the demand of the task, your nervous system needs to recruit more motor units. Near failure, a very large portion of those active muscle fibers are operating close to their current fatigued state force producing capacities. And at the same time, in that lightweight condition scenario, the biggest muscle fibers are bearing most of the load to produce the amount of work needed to keep moving the weight, because all of the aforementioned already recruited muscle fibers have a reduced ability to produce force. Therefore, the biggest muscle fibers in that condition are experiencing high degrees of mechanical tension. That is quite literally how a lightweight condition can eventually produce similar hypertrophy outcomes to a heavyweight condition. If you disagree, please feel free to let me know down in the comments, but please state where you learned neuromuscular physiology and biomechanics from at the start of your comment.